Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I want to show you how you can update and upgrade your steering wheel trim on your BMW M2C. All right, so let's talk about this project a little bit before we do it, and a key difference in the BMW M2 Competition. Now, it has the identical steering wheel trim as the F80 and F82, right? The M3 and the M4, stock and factory. But what is different in the M2C is that the carbon fiber trim is not glossy. It's this raw carbon, which is much harder to find if you want to get matching steering wheel trim. Now, you can get glossy all day long from a lot of really fantastic sources out there, but raw carbon is extremely hard to find. Well, guess what? I found it. I'm really excited. So I want to show you how you can install this trim. Now, you can use this on any BMW that has that same round airbag setup, the same kind of M Performance or M steering wheel. The direction is going to be exactly the same, but what makes me so excited is it's raw carbon. So it's going to match the rest of my interior. I really wanted to upgrade my steering wheel trim, but what I didn't want to do is put in glossy carbon because it would be an eyesore to me and it wouldn't match the rest of the interior. So I'm really excited to get this installed. So let me show you how you do it. We're going to start in the trunk. All right, y'all, here we are at the trunk. Obviously, I've taken the back board out. Here is our ground post for the battery. This is a 10mm nut, so go ahead and just loosen that. Pull it off the post and tuck it down out of the way. And then we're going to go up and I'll show you how to take your airbag out. All right, so now that your battery's unplugged, taking your airbag out of this design is very, very simple. One of the easiest tools is actually a long torx driver because it has this flat end and is easily controllable. Now, on either side of your steering wheel, you'll feel right here 2 holes, which basically what you're gonna do is insert this into this hole very carefully, not to scratch up your steering wheel at all. And you'll feel a spring clip on both sides. You'll feel this come in contact, and you'll feel it press and give. When you press on that spring clip, you'll feel the airbag start to come loose because there's clips on either side. So you'll put this in on one side very carefully, not to scratch up your steering wheel. You can feel the spring clip right there. You can kind of press in against it. You can feel where it gives a little bit. And as your airbag comes loose, pop one side loose, take your tool out, put it in the other side, and release the clip, and the whole airbag will come out at that point. So take it out very carefully and unplug it and set it aside. Okay, so you can see the airbag is out, just a very simple plug. So just be very careful when you pull this out because you've got the cable that comes around to all 3 of these plugs here on the back. So just pull out very carefully, pull the entire plug out and set it aside. Now, I'm gonna rearrange my camera, but you've got 3 bolts holding this trim on. You've got 2 here on the inside and 1 right through the back. So let me rearrange my camera and I'll show you those. And then this piece will snap straight out and we can put the new one right in. All right, so as you can see, I've taken one out right here. They're all T20s. So right here and right through the center of the back. And then you can rock this entire piece off. Make sure not to break this top collar in case you ever want to put this OEM one back on or you're gonna resell it. Okay, but make sure to take it off very carefully and this whole piece will snap out and then you're just gonna take the new one and snap it into place. So I'm gonna take all 3 of these the remaining 2 bolts out. I'll snap the new one in place and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, all installed, and as you can tell, man, I love it already. Looks so good, and it matches the rest of the raw carbon fiber just absolutely perfectly. I mean, weave and color is absolutely dead on. Looks just great. So, as you can tell, this is super simple. So make sure you just put that 1 shorter black bolt in here, the 2 T20s in here, and it's a T20 here at the bottom as well, of course. So now all you need to do is just plug your airbag back in, make sure that plug is back in and in firmly, and then just press your airbag back into place. It'll click, and then plug in your battery and you're done. Man, that looks so good. I love it. Absolutely love it. And this literally is like a 5-minute change. A couple of simple tools, about 5 minutes, and you can change this out yourself, whether you're putting the glossy in or a raw carbon like this. If you have an M2C, this is the way to go. Man, this looks so good. All right, so I'm just gonna plug my battery back in and we're done. All right, y'all, all done. As you can tell, this really is just like a 5 or 10 minute job. It's really simple to do with a couple of simple tools and can make a dramatic difference in the appearance of your car. Thank you so much to Faserschmiede out of Germany. They were the only company anywhere I could find that actually made raw carbon fiber. So if you're looking to do this on your M2C like me and match your interior, it's perfect. I am really, really impressed. So everything you need will be listed in the video description below. Please click subscribe and the little alarm bell. It makes a huge difference to my channel, and I have a ton of content coming across multiple models here really, really soon. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on my next project.